Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it's covering November the 14th, 2021 for your Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday astrology. Now, before we get into the astrology, I want to announce it is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. Well, actually, my birthday is on Monday, which is probably when you'll be listening to this. So pick up my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, and leave me a review. That would be a beautiful way for me to celebrate my birthday or bring it in by reading your reviews. In addition to that, Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than creative artisan Latoya Chandler. Check out one of her novels or even go over to her website, Treasures and Spoils, and grab one of her candles for a stocking stuffer. Speaking of stocking stuffers, have you checked out LaGill Hunt's Perfectly Fine Christmas yet? If not, take the opportunity to read and review or even buy it for one of your reading relatives or friends so they can have it for Christmas. It's a wonderful story. I'm actually reading it now. Now, as for the events this week, you can always dive into diverse shelves on Tuesdays and talk about the new releases that are out and about or that you have taken part in or maybe that you want to read. On Thursday, Cool Conversations with LaShira Lee is interviewing Kiana Dancy, author, comedian, and actress at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that's on Thursday, November the 18th on Facebook Live, so definitely be there to check it out. I know I will. Freestyle Friday goes down every Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. If you'd like to become a participant in Freestyle Friday, contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Now that I've gotten all of the announcements out, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Come back and meet me here at Enchantress Press Astrology on Wednesday for your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday astrology. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Taronic here with your weekly astrology for November the 14th, 2021. Now, this is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can meet me back here at Enchantress Press Astrology for your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. So let's talk about Sunday. Well, Sunday I usually post on the Facebook page at author Taronic, but I want to talk about one of the transits specifically on Sunday that is going on, and that's Juno entering Capricorn at 0 degree. Juno is about marriage and partnerships, and this is a day where a partner's motives can be revealed on Sunday, or maybe they can just become really obvious to you. It is the full moon this week, so hopefully nobody's getting caught cheating or anything like that, but it's definitely aspecting with that full moon. Things are coming to a culmination for you. Things are coming to a culmination in your area of communication. Maybe who you've been talking to, siblings, your networks of people who you've been interacting with. Maybe things are culminating with the people that you network with, even neighbors and things like that. So with that being said, look out for you to be feeling lots of energies in that area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people because of the full moon. Now, with Juno moving into Capricorn, this is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So you're partnering with friends, people within social groups so that you can accomplish goals. Okay. Those partnerships some of them are showing up for you. Some of them are giving you issues, and some of them are offering you assistance and opportunities. Now, if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this off rip if and I want to talk to you about how you're going to feel that. Okay. Now, as far as your friends, goals, and social groups, throughout the next, until Capricorn, Juno has to go through 29 degrees of Capricorn. So it's going to be there for quite some time. And you'll feel it once it comes across your nodes. But the people that are going to feel it right off rip are the ones with placements partner with you. Now, as far as your blessings, you're going to be bringing in blessings through communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. All of those partnerships are going to be helping you to accomplish goals. Some of them you'll be shocked, the people that are helping you, especially with this full moon coming about. There's going to be a culmination there. Within some partnerships and goals you're trying to accomplish. Now, as far as the friction you're going to be going through as far as friends, goals, and social groups, as far as partnerships are concerned, that's going to be with money. Okay, you might have some issues with money and resources, but that's your area of Aries. So Chiron is there. So there's healing there, aspect there where you can heal money issues and resources issues with friends in your social groups and things like that. You also have a square with your shared finances and things you're passionate about with friends. So you might have some issues with friends between shared finances, some disagreements with things you're passionate about. You could have some issues with sex and intimacy, as far as friends that you date, and things like that. You could also, goals that you're trying to accomplish. You could really have to put some energy into those, especially if you're trying to garner shared finances and create the endings and new beginnings that you want within partnerships. Okay. So just be aware of that for the next, I'd say at least 30 days that you'll be going through this. Now, moving along to Monday. On Monday the 15th, the sun is in Scorpio at 23 degrees. That's my birthday. It's a wonderful day. It notes enjoyment through one's duties, which makes sense because I love working in my solitude. Good morals and going with the flow. That's what it's all about. So if you have placements in Scorpio, particularly this is on Scorpio at 23 degrees, but if you have placements between Scorpio between 20 and 26 degrees, this is aspecting you. And it's talking about enjoyment through your duties, okay? So this is your area of education and skills, what you think and preach, long distance travel. You might find yourself either traveling alone. You might find yourself enjoying traveling long distances. You might find yourself working in your solitude with your education and skills, what you think and preach. You're going to have to put in a lot of hard work. If you have any placements in Aquarius, it is lucky for you. But you will have to, work in your solitude and make some sacrifices if you have those placements between 20 and 26 degrees of Aquarius. Leo as well, because that's your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So if you have placements between 20 and 26 degrees Leo or Sagittarius, you could find yourself working in career or being of service to someone else. Okay, so any of those areas would apply, any of those placements. Now the sun in Scorpio is going to square Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees. So there is a clash with someone, or there's more energy required in the area for you of secrets, sacrifice, and solitude. You're getting lucky assistance, opportunity, closure, even spirituality. So some lucky assistance or opportunity is coming there to you, but you're going to have to, like I said, work in your solitude. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to be using your education and skills, what you think and preach. You might even have to drive a long distance. I'm hoping that because the square is here, you're not be careful when you're traveling long distances. Make sure you have your license on you. Hopefully you're not getting pulled over or anything like that. So just be mindful of that. You have Jupiter there, so you'll get out of it. You'll be lucky, but yet and still it's there. So just make sure that you're careful. But you could have a clash with someone or be putting, during long distance travel, or you could be putting in that extra work in that area and working hard in your solitude for placements between 20 and 26 degrees of Aquarius or Scorpio on Monday. Also on Monday, Venus in Capricorn is going to sextile Pisces and Pallas at 9 degrees. So an opportunity for you to utilize your talents can bring money your way. And this could also be an opportunity for you to have a good time with a romantic partner or enjoy yourself in general. Okay. Now, Capricorn is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So you're having that opportunity there where someone is helping you to, no, I'm sorry, was I talking about Capricorn? Yeah, Capricorn is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. Okay, so somebody within a social group or a friend is helping you to accomplish a goal. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Capricorn or Pisces. And like I said, it might require you to utilize your talents, but you could be making money or having a good time in general. Now on Tuesday, that's Scorpio. The sun is in Scorpio at 24 degrees. So if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees, this is aspecting you. So this is about being generous, courageous. It's about helping people that are in need. It's about people helping you that are in need or you helping them. But it can rouse people, it can rouse the green-eyed monster. People can get jealous whether you're getting help or whether someone is helping you. So if someone is saying how much you did for them, someone could get jealous. If you're saying how much somebody did for you, they can get jealous. So you might want to, not yuck it up too much, but don't be afraid to tell people thank you and don't be afraid to accept assistance. Okay. People are going to be haters regardless. It is what it is. But either way, you have help coming in to your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and what you preach. Or you're helping someone in those avenues, helping someone at a distance from you, helping someone by utilizing your education and skills, or what you think and preach. Okay. Now, the moon in Aries at 23 degrees, and this is on Tuesday. The moon in Aries at 23 degrees is going to sextile Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees. So if you have placements in Aries or Aquarius between 20 and 26 degrees, you can expect some type of healing to be coming in to your money and your resources or your worth in some way. And it's coming because of lucky opportunities and assistance coming from your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure. So you might be working in your solitude, making some sacrifices, utilizing your talents, even in the literary field. But you'll have that opportunity and it's going to help you to garner some money or some resources, okay? Now, Vesta is going to enter Sagittarius at 0 degrees. So you're prompted to stay on task on Tuesday and don't get distracted or you could regret it later. This is pertaining to your career, your devotion in career, what you have to do, what you have to do, your commitments in career. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Sagittarius or any of the other signs that I named, you're going to feel this off rip. But if not, you'll feel it as Vesta moves through Sagittarius once it gets within 3 degrees of the degree in the degrees in your chart. Now, let me talk about some of these placements. As far as your devotion to career, you'll have blessings coming in the area of Aries and Leo. So your Aries and Leo placements will bring you blessings as far as money and career and you working for someone and being of service to someone once that comes across your nodes. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel it off rip. So you might be getting a job. You might be getting offered to be of service to someone and make some money in some type of way with what it is you master or in career. Now, as far as assistance and opportunities, you'll be working in your solitude and career and garnering shared finances, maybe even working on something you're passionate about, creating the endings and new beginnings that you want to create, even sex and intimacy with, someone behind the scenes. You could be having the opportunities to partner with people. Somebody might want to get with you and have some intimate moments with you, and be devoted to you or you them. But you'll have those opportunities available to you, even with things that you're passionate about through this next, as Vesta moves over your nodes in Aquarius or Libra. If you have them between 0 and 3 degrees, you'll feel it right off. Now, as far as the friction you're going to experience because of your devotion, like you having to put in extra energy in career or whatever it is you master, that's going to be you directly, and it's squaring I'd say your partnerships. Some of your partnerships, you're really going to have to put in that extra effort and extra work, especially with your Pisces and your Virgo placement. So look at your chart and see where you have Pisces and Virgo. And you know that when Vesta comes across those nodes, that's when you'll be putting in that extra energy and devotion to those areas. Okay. Now on Wednesday, the 17th, the sun is in Scorpio at 25 degrees. You can find yourself working in your solitude on that day. Okay, if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. And remember, Scorpio is your area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. You might find yourself working by yourself with your education and skills, or expressing what you think and preach. Now, the area that squares that area is Aquarius, and that's your area of secret sacrifice and solitude. So you are going to be putting in a lot of work there, okay? But do know that Jupiter is there, and it's between those degrees too. It's at like 23 degrees. So whatever you're doing and you're working on in your solitude, it's going to bring you some luck, okay? It's going to bring you it's going to be a lucky opportunity. Leo also squares that area where you could have to be putting in a lot of work. And that's your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. So look to see if you have Leo between 20 and 28 degrees, or Aquarius between 20 and 28 degrees. And you could find yourself definitely working in your solitude, or even Sagittarius, or even, Scorpio. Okay. And you could find yourself working in your solitude. I already know I'm going to be doing that because I have to do the other horoscope. So there you go. Now around noon, the moon in Taurus will square Saturn in Aquarius at 8 degrees. So a restriction or responsibility that impacts your resources, or your money or your worth in some way, can pop up. Okay. So you're going to have this restriction or responsibility placed on you as it pertains to working in your solitude. It could be you working behind the scenes, you gaining some type of closure. In order to gain that closure, you're going to really, really have to work on it as it pertains to your area of secrets. As it pertains to your area of siblings, communication, your networks of people, where short distance travel. You might find yourself having to travel. Now, because this impacts your worth in some way, because it's the natural area of Taurus, you might find yourself, like I said, either working in your solitude, but it squares short distance travel too. Make sure you have your ID on you, your license on you and everything when you're driving, because, you could get pulled over. Luckily, and it talks about restrictions too. So just make sure you don't get pulled over and get a ticket or anything. Make sure you're driving the speed limit. Make sure you have your ID on you and everything like that. Make sure you're checking your tires, your oil, so you don't get a flat tire or anything like that, because that can really impact you if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Taurus or Aquarius, because it's noting some type of restriction on you. Okay. And it could hamper any closure you're trying to attain as well. You could also get into an argument with somebody during short distance travel, a sibling, someone in your networks of people, a neighbor, and that would hamper the closure you're trying to gain there with them. Now, later in the afternoon, the moon in Taurus at 10 degrees is going to trine Venus and Capricorn at 10 degrees. So a blessing can show up to impact your worth in some way. Success can be had, but just make sure you're not flaunting your wealth. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Taurus or Capricorn, Venus is ushering in either money or good times, or even pleasure with romance coming into you as it pertains to communication. So this could be communicated to you through a friend, a social group. You could be accomplishing a goal, a money goal. They could be helping you to do that. Someone in your networks of people you could be hanging out with and having a good time, a romantic partner within the neighborhood. You could be hanging out with them, or having fun during short distance travel with a lover. Any of those things would be a blessing to you if you have those placements in Taurus or Capricorn between 7 and 13 degrees. Now on Wednesday, the last transit I want to talk about Oh no, it's a couple more. Mars and Scorpio will directly aspect Uranus and Taurus at 12 degrees. So a sudden challenge can crop up for you out of nowhere, and it could impact you in your area of communication, siblings, your networks of people, even neighbors. Taurus is the natural area of money and resources, so it could impact your money and resources in some kind of way. It's impacting long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. So make sure, because you have so many transits that are impacting your travel, check your vehicle this week. Check your tires this week. Make sure you have everything checked out, because something can suddenly crop up, a challenge for you during long distance travel, during short distance travel period, across the board, during communication across the board. Somebody could disagree with what you think and what you preach, or your education and skills. It could be someone in your networks of people. It could be a Taurus or even a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising sign person, especially if you have placements between 9 and 15 degrees of Scorpio or Taurus. Expect something to pop up out of nowhere, or some type of shock that's going to impact your worth in some way. Okay. Now, let's see. On Wednesday, the last transit I want to talk about on Wednesday is Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees. It's going to semi-square Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees. So a lucky assistance or opportunity can usher in some healing to help you where you've been having issues, okay? Whether the issues are with money and resources, or whether the issues are behind the scenes with people. Some lucky assistance or opportunity is going to come in, but it's going to cause you to have to work to overcome this issue. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? Secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure, spirituality. You might even be healing through spirituality. If you're a healer, like if you're a person who works like me, who does like tarot and astrology and things like that, this is where like I could get an opportunity to work for someone and make some money. And it will heal my resources, my money. So if you have placements in Aries, but this isn't aspecting for me, but anyway, if you have placements in Aries between 5 and 11 degrees, or Aquarius between 20 and 26 degrees, that's aspecting for you to heal your money or your resources in some kind of way. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading, and come back for your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology on Wednesday. Bye now. Hello Pisces, sun, moon, or rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 14th, 2021. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now let's get into your week. It looks like your week is permeated by the Temperance card. So it looks like you're going to be really balancing, you're going to be called to balance your emotions this week. You know, balance your temper this week. Balance, you know, even your activities, everything you're doing is going to require patience and balance, okay? Patience and balance is the key for this week for you. Now, first of all, you have justice coming in, okay? And you have justice coming in as to your 10 of Cups. Some justice is aspecting as to a marriage, some type of friendship, family. It's just a blissful card for stability, enjoyment, wholeness, your happy family, you know, whatever a happy family is to you. It's definitely being aspected, and it's being aspected through the Seven of Pentacles upside down. And this talks about limited success, maybe a lack of vision, procrastination, maybe because of a procrastination. You can't see the success or the happy family, the justice coming to your happy family. You might have worry over money woes, okay, because your security is threatened, and maybe you feel like just giving up. This card advises you to, you know, you have to take action. You can't just hope things will get better. You know, you have to put in some type of work, because if you know, the problems can get bigger and bigger, basically, okay? Don't just sit around not doing anything. You know, you don't want to, you know, flip out and overdo it, but you need to do something. You don't want to just let a situation fall apart. Do what you can to assist the situation for the better. Now you have some type of shock or surprise coming to you, or being, I would say some shock or surprise coming to you as it pertains to your home. Some type of celebration, some type of happiness coming in for your family. And what it looks like is some type of good communication coming in, where you could see some sort of success and making an important step. And this advises you to go ahead and take the risk, whatever shocking thing is popping up for you or being illuminated for you, or offer is offered to you. Now you have the Fool card, which talks about naivety. It talks about you going on some type of journey, but it's aspected with the Ten of Pentacles upside down. So that talks about some type of family conflict, maybe even financial failure aspecting. Usually it's like over money issues. It could point to different belief systems and things like that. But there's some type of conflict, and it's really, really hard work and stress that you're feeling. Now, with the hard work, even though you're feeling this hard work and stress, whether it's over money or whatever it's about, you have the ability and all the tools at your disposal to make things better, to actually plan, to have some type of foresight, because events are speeding up to come and help you get out of that situation and turn that Ten of Pentacles right side up. Okay, you just have to put forth some kind of effort. Okay, now your challenge and your advice is aspected by the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands talks about some type of disagreement or tension or conflict. You really need to pay attention to the details, okay, because there could be potential complications in the things that you have coming before you or laying before you, whatever it is that you're planning on doing. Your challenge is going to be your celebrations of in the home. Your challenge is going to be maybe even getting a home, having that wheel of fortune spinning in the right direction so that you can manifest this new job or this new home or this new opportunity that is aspecting you. Your advice is to, there's something that there's some type of collaborations aspecting you. I would say friendships or celebrations. Something, first of all, you need to appreciate what you have around you. Okay, and maybe you have someone around you that is that you would see as the King of Wands. If this is not you, this is someone you would see as a natural born leader, who has honorable behavior, who is respected by others. Their presence is respected by others. Maybe this is even you. And the advice is not to, if this is not you, it's to not fight with this person, not to put yourself in a position where you just want to win at all costs. And because you want to win at all costs, you're willing to put yourself into some type of debt to keep these fights going forward. Okay, you want to make sure that you don't put yourself in that kind of situation this week. God bless you guys. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.